Whether you're looking to conduct an acknowledgement or a jurat, I'll be providing these simple steps coming up. Hi everyone, welcome to the channel Emerge Notary Agency. My name is Altavis, and if you're new to the channel, thanks for joining me today. First, be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification button down below every time I release a new video. Now let's dive into this new video. First and foremost, I am a notary and loan signing agent, and I facilitate numerous loan signing closings throughout the New York City areas. So in today's video, I'll be sharing 6 essential steps on how to do an acknowledgement or a jurat. So keep watching till the end of this video. So if you're notarizing documents either here on the East Coast, the West Coast, down South, Midwest, all these general steps apply. Always check with your state's notary primer book. Keep in mind, anytime you're doing general notary work, especially when it comes to an acknowledgement or a jurat form, you should always use black ink unless you're doing a loan closing and you're being advised by the escrow officer or the title company. 99.9% you will always use blue ink. 99.9% you will always use blue ink for loan closings only when it comes to acknowledgement. So what is an acknowledgement? It's one of the most common forms of notarization to execute documents for the public, which we are commissioned to do so within our state. Overall, the acknowledgement certified that the signer personally appeared before the notary. His or her own will with a valid ID and acknowledge the document. And signing agents execute acknowledgements such as a power of attorney, certain types of loan documents only if you're specialized and certified to do so, deeds and other documents regarding real property recorded for public records by a county official. So just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to show you an acknowledgement visually popped up on the screen. Name of the county. So for example, if you're doing a acknowledgement in the state of New York and the borough is Brooklyn, the county would be Kings. Another county within New York would be Queens, which is in Queens. Next would be California, another state. A county within California would be Los Angeles. Another county within California would be San Francisco. If you live in Texas, counties such as Travis County or Borden County. Florida, Miami-Dade, and Tampa. So make sure that you remember which county that you are doing your acknowledgements within the state that you reside in. Next on the form, you're going to see where it says name appeared. You're going to put either the person or persons, if it's more than one person that acknowledged the documentation, and make sure, it's very important that you put down the same spelling based on the individual's name that's on their valid ID. If there's not a second person that's going to be on the acknowledgement, make sure you just do it like a little scribbly just to make sure that documentation doesn't get tampered. Gaining any value in this video so far, don't forget to click the like button down below. I graciously appreciate it. And also, let me know, do you follow any of these steps in your state? Here comes the fun part, you all. Now, this is where the name of the notary, which is you, I, and whoever is able to notarize and authenticate documents, we get to put our signature in that space where it says name of notary. So you would put your signature there. The next line, you're going to print your name. The next line or two, you're going to have where you qualified at. You're going to put your expiration date, and you're going to put the end of your commission date. Make sure you follow all those lines just to make sure that you finish filling out the documentation on behalf of the signer. One thing, guys, I almost forgot. Don't forget to clearly affix your notary seal to make sure it's clearly showing up on that documentation, and also to authenticate the document onto the optional part of the documentation. Acknowledgement. Now, for example, if there is a grant warranty deed that needs to be acknowledged, you're going to print in the actual grant deed, name grant deed, followed by the actual date that the grant deed was prepared. You put that date in, and if there have like 3 to 4 pages of that grant deed, as an example, you put 3 to 4 or 4 pages, excuse me. And if they're saying the grant deed, and the last portion where it says additional signers, If there are no additional signers, just strike that through and you are finished with that document. Guys, I decided to break this video up into a part 2, and I will be explaining the Jurat portion of how to notarize that type of documentation. So stay tuned in an upcoming video. Well, that's all I have for today. And if you gain any value in this video, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to the channel. In the meantime, be good to yourself